What's up, everybody? Well, I went ahead and just finished the Fender tonight. I know I told you I was going to do a video of me showing me putting in the locking tuners and all that stuff, but I came home from work and I just wanted to get the guitar done because I wanted to hear it and I wanted to play it. And so I came in, I put the tuners on it, I took it apart, I wired up the pick guard, I wired up the selector switch, put the capacitors in it, got the pots all wired up and everything, uh, plugged it in, got the action set on it, adjusted the intonation and all that. It's acceptable. It needs a little bit of work, but I can't even tell you how happy I am with this project. This is probably the most work I've ever put into a guitar like this before. I've never replaced everything like that. I always usually just throw some pickups on it or change out something small on it. Every guitar that I own has been upgraded or changed in some way, but this guitar is by far the most work that I've ever put into a guitar. And I can tell you, man, it brings back memories because Squier guitars for me, that was my childhood, man. That's all I had. I had two Squiers growing up. I had a red and white one that I bought at a pawn shop in Surville, Tennessee. My mother got it for my birthday. And then I had another one. I don't know where it came from, but it was just those were the guitars that I had when I was a kid because that's all I could afford. I never had anything great until I had my first Ibanez, which my mom also got me. But the Squiers, they're a great starter guitar, and I don't want anyone to feel bad about owning a Squier. I mean, look what I did with these two. I did the red one here for about $180. That's about $180 worth of upgrades if you know where to go, if you know where to shop. The other one, all I did was buy pickups for it. That's it. I mean, I paid $80 for that one, and I probably paid about $120 for the one over here. And then I put maybe $40 or $50 worth of upgrades on it, and I have a guitar that's as good as any Ibanez, that's as good as any of those other guitars out there. And hey, you know what? Don't be discouraged if you have a Squier because there's a lot of options available to you if you own a Squier. It's a great guitar. It's a great starter guitar. It's also a great guitar for intermediate players. Don't worry about it, okay? You can go out there on the market. I go to Dragonfire. You can even go to Amazon. You could go to Mighty Mite. There's all parts. You can even just go down to Guitar Center and order the parts for it if you want to upgrade it. Trust me, it's not hard. It's not complicated to do. Don't be discouraged if you own a Squier. Invest a little bit. Make it a nice guitar. Anyway, I'm going to get this one hooked up and we're going to do a sound test on it. I'm going to play both of them back to back so that you can hear the difference. This one is outfitted with hexbuckers. This one's outfitted with fat screamers. So there's some slight tone differences in it. Anyway, but they're both great guitars and I wanted you to hear them. So give me a couple minutes. Let me get situated, get my amp turned on, get all the sound and all that crap hooked up, and we'll give it a sound test for you. Okay, so this is the red Fender that we just finished. Put all the upgrades on it. We're going to start with a clean tone and then we'll move into something a little more beefy. Okay, here we are. Full gain. Balls to the wall. So, as you can see, there's not really a whole lot of difference between these two guitars tonal wise. If you were here in person, you would hear it with your ears and not through the camera. But this one's higher in bass. It's got a much bigger scoop in the mids. This one over here, very crisp, very clear. Definitely, I like this one for lead playing. This one's probably going to be more rhythm. Either way, everybody has their own taste. Everyone has their own things. But once again, look, two great budget guitars, a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, a little bit of money, and you can have a winning, badass guitar. Just, don't lose faith. Squiers are great guitars. I had fun doing both of these. I can't wait to get started on my next project. I've got my eyes out there, Never be afraid. Go out there, hit the pawn shops, hit the music stores, see what you can find out there. You never know. You never know. So, anyway, it's been fun hanging out with y'all. I'm glad that, you joined me and wasted time with me tonight. If you like these videos, go ahead and hit subscribe down in the corner. Give me a like, man. Come on, help me out. Have a good night. Thanks.